Servus guys and welcome to my next tutorial on Pulsar the Lost Colony. Today we are going to have a look at two things. One is how to fill up your warp charges with fuel capsules, your program warp charges with fuel programs, and the other one is about blind jumps. So your scientist officer has some programs like a sitting duck, thrust boosters, emergency shield boosting and so ever, and you can, well, execute them, and then as you can see it lost their power, let's say, and you have to recharge it by warping around. So every warp, I think, gets you 4 warping points, but within a fight you aren't able to warp away and get back to the fight later. So there's a way to refill these points. It is with fuel capsules. So your engineer can load fuel capsules and pull the trigger, and with pulling the trigger you refilled your missing warp points. So 4 of them. As you can see, now the emergency shield boosting is available again, and now we used up 5 points, so that we are able that there are 4 warp points recharged by 1 fuel capsule. And this is very nice to have this within a fight. So imagine you are fighting and you're using up your emergency shield boosting, and your shields are draining anyway, and you need it a second time. So you can ask your engineer to refill your warp points, and so you might get out of the fight alive or win the fight. And so it is a good idea to have a lot of fuel capsules in your inventory, in your cargo. So the other thing, well, within a fight, if you think, okay, this isn't gonna work out, we have to jump away and our charging is, well, way too slow to get away in time, or your pilot, your aligning is extremely slow. Well, this is the research vessel, which is a very fast vessel, but if you are playing the Roland, for example, it's moving very slowly. So there's a way to have an emergency warp, and it's called emergency blind jump. And the captain can unlock this, and then the engineer can, well, execute a blind jump. And what it does is, well, it jumps somewhere random and it destroys your ship. So this is really the last possibility I would use for getting away from a fight. And we are jumping now, and we lost the whole shield and half of our hull, or more than half of our hull, and we are jumping to, well, a random point. And this is, let's say, really the last thing you should do within a fight, because as you can see, we started burning our engineer room. Our engine room is burning, and well, this causes a lot of trouble and should be, well, as I already told you, the last choice you have in a fight to get away. So with no oxygen left on this thing, we're doing a second blind jump, and we survived it. So this is all about the two things that you should know within a fight to get away or to have a little advantage against your opponent. So thank you for watching. If you liked this video or it was helpful, just give it a thumbs up. Look at the other Pulsar tutorials, and I guess have a good day, have a good week, and see you next time. Servus, guys!